We are live here with the Crake Midgets today. We are at the legendary South Bend Motor Speedway. It has been 2 years in the works since the last time we ran here. And it is also the first time in SLC's history we've ever ran the Crake Midgets here. So it is a very warm welcome day today with the Crake Midgets. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars lined up for qualifying. First up is going to be Dab Cat. So we're going to walk up here to the gate. We'll stand by the gate. One of the unique things about this track is the gates. You're clear to the racetrack, Dab. Dab Cat's going to have 4 laps to set quick time. He was looking really good in practice until we had official close practice. Changed the timing system, and he's been a little bit iffy about how he's been doing. Making his way now out of 4 into the front straight, 9.332 for his first lap. Purple sector 1 into 3 and 4. This time by the white flag, gonna come out for Dab Cat down the front straightaway, 9.297. One more to go. Purple sector 1, 2, 4, 20. As the checker flag waving out here for Dab Cat, and it is a 9.29. Go through 4. Yeah. Go to the infield. When you guys are done, please make your way into the infield. Up next is last week's race winner, Evan Varney, clear to the racetrack. Evan Varney, the number 16 Greg Biffle machine. A bit of a tribute number here. We got a frozen screen. Evan Varney now making his way through 3 and 4. Purple sector 2 down the front straightaway. Quick time! 9.206, first lap by. Now coming into lap 2 through turns 3 and 4. Evan Varney's second lap is going to be white. Flag out. No improvement that last lap. This time out of 3 and 4. The checker flag going to come out for Evan Varney. Purple sector 2, but still a white sector 3. I'm going to read myself. And next car is clear to the racetrack. That is a 45 of Best Fives, 824 BB. That time that Evan Varney twin has said that might be pole. That was a very solid 9.206. Best 5 makes his way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 to mark down lap number 1 for his qualifying run. 9.350. Second lap coming to the white. 9.450, about a tenth off his first time. This time by the checker flag and away for Best Fives. 9.348, and that is a green lap for the last one, but that is currently situating them in 3rd place. Next up is clear to the racetrack. It is Connor. Of course, formerly known Connor Farms. He is looking really good actually in practice. Set a time in the top 3. So he's been on the road to improvement in the brand new Gatorade number 75 machine out on the racetrack through turn 4. 9.383 for the first lap. Make our way into lap 2. White flags out. Purple sector 3 for Connor. Gonna run a little bit high off of 1 and 2. Not quite the way we want to go around here. The checker flag comes out for Connor. And again, a purple sector 3. So something about he's doing that's go to the infield. Remember to go to the infield, guys. Next up is Caden Larson. You're green on the racetrack. Got a podium last week and out of survival on Mount Lawn. And we got to, of course, congratulate Caden Larson for managing to make it get done. Makes his way down the front straight. And he's coasting. His first lap might be a bit of a throwaway. Didn't really spend that build up for any time to build speed. So here we go into lap 2, a 10.97. Down the back straightaway into turn 3, coming to the white flag, running the middle lane. 9.828. He's just not going low, but he does have a green sector 1. Checkers out for Caden Larson. Caden Larson, please, when you're in the turns, you gotta get low. You gotta take the ippets. It's not a highline track, so when you're in the race, that's my advice for you to go faster. Wait on Caden. Caden now is in the infield. We're gonna let Nico out nets. Right in the number 15, one of the favorite drivers of the former team boss of Freedom Racing, Del Ross. Of course, is South Bend Motor Speedway. Nico Allen's making his way down the back straightaway into turn 3. Green sector 1 and 2. The first lap is 9.479. And he's going to get it loose off the curb. A good save by Nico. Manages to not spin out. White flag is out for Nico Outs. It's all or nothing this time by. Off of 3 and 4, the checker flag is going to wave. A green sector 2 for Nico does improve, but it's a few thousandths off of Connor, and Nico's going to put her back through turn 2. Socket style. Alright, up next is Twin Turbo V6, the number 32. They were really good when it came last week. He was up in the front row at Mount Lawn. He was running really good until that flip, but today he was looking pretty good in practice. We'll see if he could potentially be a threat for Evan Varney. Good looking sector 1 down through 3 and 4. Lap 1 is a 9.321. Purple sector 1 for Twin Turbo V6 down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. A white sector 2. White flag comes out second on the board. 9.280. This time by for Twin Turbo V6. The checker flag going to come out. Does he get it? No, he will not. It is a solid 9.28. Could you go to the infield, Twin? Guys, infield. Who is this over here? Is this a lap car? Drifting Pro. We'll see if you're in the VC. If you are, we'll let you go. Anyways, up next is Gibson making their first race out here. There we go. Otherwise, in-game tag plot racing 65 currently takes the 97, again formerly driven by Del Ross, on their debut midget race, making their way through 3 and 4. First lap, 9.455, a green sector 1 into 3 and 4, and they get a little loose down there on the inside. Touch the curb, white flags out for Gibson down the back straightaway. Checker flag gonna wave up to the air. And a purple sector 3 actually, and a green sector 2, but not an improvement on that lap. And so that's gonna put them in 7th place in today's race. If you could go to the infield, and Drifting Pros out here. Let's see if they're in the VC. If they are, then I'll give them teleport. They are not. Is there any sign of them typing? No. Alright, well that's a car's currently situated here. I did message him, of course. Oh. He's not saying anything, so we're gonna assume that that's probably it for qualifying. So can we please make our way to the back straight? We are gonna line up double file on the inside of the front row. It's gonna be Evan Varney to the outside, the legend himself in the 32 Twin Turbo V6. On the inside of row 2 is gonna be Dabcat to the outside, A24BB. The 45. Row 5 on the inside is going to be Connor. To the outside, Nico Alex on row 3. 6th place, Nico. Oh, we got a lag spike. Sorry. Row 4 on the inside is going to be Gibson. To the outside, Caden Larson. So Caden Larson to the outside. Once you guys are lined up, please turn your engines off and hop out. Again, I need best vibe into 4th place. flag is off at turn 1. Is there any sign? No sign from drifting. So, we're going to start clearing out the extra cars. Well, it's good to be back at South Bend Motor Speedway. Our second weekend in Indiana. We got a lot of Indiana races coming up. Of course, next week we are up to the western side of Lake Michigan. We'll be at Blackhawk Farms over in Illinois to mark the first time SLC has gone to the state of Illinois. We hope to potentially have Rockford set up if things look well for us later on this year. So, same general area. Like literally like a small drive from one place to the other. So, that'll be cool. But next week we'll be over at Blackhawk Farms. It'll be the first time that the Crake Midgets ever do a road course style race. It's planned to be an exhibition, but we will do a build course because that is the weekend of course, the age group Apocalypse. So there's going to be 75 laps today, 10 pace laps, and we're going to do our national anthem very shortly. It is good to see these cars out at South Bend. It's unfortunate that this has to be their first time. We've seen a lot of awesome races with the ROX Mods of micros and, of course, Outlaw late models. Can you please hop out of your car? Alright. So, for those that are unfamiliar... You guys sort of got a bit of spike. Okay. How this works, we do the national anthem. You guys are out because it serves as a bit of an AFK check. Once the anthem is done, then I will say, you know, when you're ready, you can hop into the cars. That's not yet. That's just, when that does happen, that's kind of how we can tell that people are AFK or not. And Evan, our pole sitter, has a weapon. I believe Indiana's an open carry state. So I guess he's within his constitutional right. Oh, no, nope. Okay. Alright. Well, let me get the Star Spangled banner. Can we stop? I'm not gonna play the anthem before hopping out of cars. I don't know what version of this anthem it is, so do be patient. Dab, last time you flew, you broke the car, so remember last week. Please. Dab. Okay. Piano. Alright, drivers, once you are ready, please head to your cars. Alright, we have our lineup here. Let's read it out. From the back to the front, we go up to row 4 on the outside, and the number 44, it is driven by Caden Larson. To the inside, in the number 97 American flag car, in 7th place, it is Gibson on his debut race. The number 15 makes up the outside of row 6, driven by Nicholas. 5th place on the inside, his first time in his new ride, the 75, Connor. Now to row 4 on the outside, the 45, Best Vibes. On the inside, first car on the podium, Dabcat, 545. Looking at your front row, 2 heavy hitters, the number 32 twin turbo V6, and to the inside is going to be Evan Varney in the number 16, taking up pole position today. All right. Well, Caden, once you're ready, okay. Go when the car heavy goes. We are yellow flag. That's not the right amount of laps. Hold up. Alright, so it's going to be about 40 miles an hour, maybe 35, whatever you guys can be comfortable with. But do please try to stay in your places. But we look like we're doing a mostly pretty decent job. We do have some lag that hopefully will clear up as we kind of get laps in. A lot of lag from Evan Varney. Everyone else looks pretty good. Change your laps at -7. There's some uneven laps. I think that's from people doing stuff. So we're gonna get a picture here of you guys out on the front straight at South Bend Motor Speedway. There's a huge lag spike there. Alright, well, 8 cars around the Bull Ring. Smallest track that the ROX Mods go to. It's not going to be the smallest that we go this year. But of course, South Bend Motor Speedway has always been a very historically tight track. And it's full of action. Caden, can you please stay on the outside? You have qualified yourself to the outside, so that's where we're going to be starting today. Twin, if you can move up a little bit. Even with the lag, we are doing a pretty good job pacing. Of course, once we go into our first restart, we will go to single file. That should make everything a little bit easier. I would like Nico to move up a little. We're good, we're good. Next time by, we'll be seeing 2 to go for pacing. Of course, at this tiny track, pacing is going by pretty quickly, but we look pretty well adjusted to everything. I'm going to say to try not to pass until you cross the start-finish line. Alright, this time by, 1 to go. We'll watch from Twin. We need Nico up a little. We're good, we're good. Watch the lights. Green flag. Not a pass Nico. Clear for Connor. We got somebody that's stuck back there. We're just gonna stay green. Alright. Got a car still on the back straight. Yellow flag's out, car stuck on the infield. Race back happening. Twin Turbo V6 is on a route. I think he got over Evan. Dabcat, best 5. Connor, then Nico. Alright. Well, that was a car that just did not get going. So they're going to be in the back. If you're going to park your car, park it on the infield area, not the track. You have till lap, let's see, you're lap 0, so you have till lap 8 to rejoin, but you're on lap 5, so. Okay. We're going single file, and it looked like Twin was the better of the two on that race, on that start. So that is unfortunate. Some sort of issues there with Gibson that stopped him from getting going, so. This next lap, we will try to go green. Try not to pass until you cross the start-finish line, please. Watch the lights. Oh. Green flag. Allowed to pass Connor. Clean with Dab, that's okay. Alright, we are watching from the front. If you spin, oh, we're yellow. Race back, race keep going. Twin gets it, Evan, the Dab Cat, best 5, you're good, you're in 4th. Then it, I believe, was Connor, then Nico. And I believe next time by, that'll be the day for Gibson, so he didn't really get going. That's frustrating. Alright, Caden, if you could rejoin the field. That issue, I guess, is going to be out of the way. We're going to clear up those cars. And Gibson, you've now fallen too many laps to continue, so that is your race. I don't went without going, really. So we're down to 7. And we're going to see if we can try to go green this lap. We're going to stay yellow. Stay in yellow. What is going on for third, guys? Alright, we're going to try that again. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave that be with best vibes. Side by side for the lead of the race. Also a battle on for the podium. Dab Cat's at the front of it. Boy, Evan is just jumping out and through. He is rubber banding. He has been since the start of the race, but it does look like, other than that slight jumpiness, he's still stable. That might get a little bit sketchy when it comes to calls here. Twin Triple V sits up ahead in the lead. We're going to watch that battle going on for 3rd place. Dabcat currently holds up the 45 of best 5 right behind him. Got somebody loose in the background. That was Kaden Larson, but he looks good. So currently Dabcat up there in 3rd place, right in 4th behind his best 5, slapping the outside wall. Evan Varney has some sort of issue. He's stuck on the outside wall. Yellow flag. Race back, Twin, Dabcat, best 5. Connor Farms ahead of Nikolowitz, then is Kaden Larson, and boy, Evan Varney's having a hell of a time with lag. They are about stopped off turn 4, and they are jumping around currently, so. Evan, I'd probably restart if I were you. I'd rejoin. Some sort of issue for your pole sitter. Is he gonna rejoin? What is his intention? I'm debating it. We're gonna call the red here for Evan. So stop on the front straight. Just slowly make your way to a stop. Alright. Doesn't matter what... Evan, rejoin. And just get into your positions. Get your positions that you were at the race back. Evan, do a few laps. Let's see what you look like. And I'll put you on the lead lap, but you'll be in the back of the field. Shouldn't be an issue for somebody like you. Okay, Evan's looking a lot better now, so... Evan, just go to the back of the field. You look a lot better. We're using Old South Bend because that's the one that we know works. And there's issues when Jackson Cook was running the new South Bend, so... Caden, go to sits. Evan... Good here. Yeah, that's good. Alright. A little bit of hiccups at the start, that's okay. Caden, you are sits. Alright, wait for the car ahead of you to go. We're gonna restart very soon. So, yellow flag is out. Make sure those laps are all fits. Reset ourselves. Caden, please try to stay ahead of Evan. Evan, please try to give some space. You're driving too close to Nico too. Yellow flag's out. We're gonna try this lap as long as we're pacing good. Do not pass cars until you cross the start finish line. Evan. Green flag. Evan with, you know what, we're just gonna let that be. Caden kind of junked up. Yellow. Twin, Best 5, Dabcat, Connor, Nico, Evan, and Caden with his first strike. Come on, guys. That's okay. Alright, next lap we will try to go green. Same deal, do not pass until you cross the start finish line. Just try your best not to drive through each other. Watch the lights. Evan, I'm watching you. Green flag. Clean. We go 3 wide for 4th place. Twin Turbo V6 currently leading us off. We're going to watch the progress of Evan Varney as we got Caden Larson second strike. Yellow flag. Twin gets it. Best 5 in second, Dabcat. Evan Varney in 4th. 5th place is Connor. 6th place is Nico. That is the second strike for Caden. Spin coming up to turn 1, so we are yellow. Twin, we are yellow. We have been yellow. Back off. Dabcat, everyone, try to rejoin Twin so we can get this going. We are almost halfway done. We are halfway done. Alright. Caden, you're on your last strike, so be aware. Try to stay clean. We're going to try this lap to go green. Do not go ahead of cars having to cross the start finish line. Green flag. There is your restart, and I think we look okay. We look good. Alright, let's watch the progress of Evan Varney. He's currently side by side with Dabcat. Gets loose. Manages not to spin himself out. That's going to be a costly mistake at this point. Side by side between Connor and Nico odds. Nico's going to get the Slightly better edge into turn 3. Evan and Varney, in the meanwhile, holds up the front. Here is Dabcat and Best 5. They've separated themselves. Evan Varney now has Best 5's A24BB on his target. Got him down his sights. He's Niche Gun Collector. We got Nico on spin. Yep, that's a spin. Yellow flag. Race back. And Twin gets it. Dabcat gets loose. We'll review that between Dabcat and Best 5, but currently says Dabcat. Evan Varney, then Connor. Caden will restart ahead of Nico. That is a spin on Nico's end. Nico, you're clear to get 1 lap back. We're going to review that race back. We're also going to put the stream up. Alright, we're going to visually try to see who got ahead there between Dabcat and Best 5. I believe Dabcat, but it's really close. It was not a good angle. So the timer says it kind of looks like Dabcat, so we're gonna go with Dabcat. Alright. And we got Caden Larson, the gate's open. So we are staying yellow. Gate should not be open. I don't know why the gate is open, but it is not to be opened. We'll park anyone that find opening the gate. So this next lap will go green on this current lap here. So watch the lights. We're gonna stay yellow. I didn't like that back there, Nico. Last, I believe, 24 laps of this race. Nicolats, you are behind Caden. Caden, please move up. Alright. There's also a huge lag spike that I had on my end. Caden, please move up. Green flag. Good start. Three-way battle for the second place spot, side by side between Best 5 and Dabcat. Into 1 and 2. Evan Varney right in the back, side by side with Best 5. For third, here's Best 5 getting loose. He stays clean. He's going to stay battling for the podium, but he's just back of it. Connor Farms right behind him. It looks like the mojo's been a little bit knocked off for Nicolauds. Might be able to make his way up ahead of Caden Larson. Things turn around. Meanwhile, Dabcat and Evan Varney battle out for second place. Best 5 and Connor going at it. Best 5 has been holding off Connor. And Evan Varney has made his way up to second place, but just right behind him is Dabcat. This time by 15 to go. Nico Out's looking to battle for the 6th place spot with Caden Larson. And laps are ticking down for the last leg of the race. And it looks like these are finally starting to come together here. We got someone loose off of 2. No spin. We're clean. Alright, well now it's just a half-second separate. Oh, yellow flag. Twin Triple V sits. Evan Varney, Dabcat. We're going to call the red here. Once you get your race back, get your race back. Alright. Try to get as many laps as we can, but that is the knife for Caden Larson. Alright, Caden, if you want to be flown, I can fly you. That is strike through. We're gonna see if that was Caden, but I'm 90% sure that was Caden. I saw it spun. So let's make sure that it was. All right. And something happened to A24BB. crossed the line, but it's after Caden already spun. He spun, but it was after the caution, so he's good. That's the second time that's happened to Best 5, so let me fly you. He almost spun. Or if he did, I didn't see it. I tried to. He didn't stop, so. If you spin and you want to call and I didn't catch it, stop. I can't. Alright. Just stay away from the racing surface and you should be good. We will be going back to yellow. Caden, please stay off the racing surface. Yellow flag's out. And we are down to our last 6 cars. And with 10 to go, we're going to try to see if we could get a restart going right off the bat. Means we're looking a little bit hectic here. Green. Allowed to pass Dab. We'll let that slide. Dabcat gets back into the 3rd place spot. We are side by side for the lead between Twin Turbo V6. Evan Varney down the inside. Evan, from his earlier issues with his internet, he's made his way back up, fighting for the lead. This time by, we'll be seeing the final 6 laps of the race. They are still side by side going into 1. Twin Turbo V6 taking the high line. Dabcat and Evan taking the gutter run. Twin Turbo V6 staying ahead by just a car, but Evan Varney looking where he can, and we got Nico up on the wall, but he is... did he spin? Yes. Okay. Yellow flag. Evan Varney got the race back. Evan Varney got the race back. Evan Varney got the race back. Dabcat. Guys. Get a couple laps to figure out this. That was a spinner. We're gonna see what happened. Now it's Nico out. Alright, so the race back then. It will be Evan Varney, Twin, Dabcat, Connor just ahead of Best 5. And then Nico. Nico, you're on your 2nd strike. And we're gonna go on lap 80, so just kind of take it in for a bit. That was a spin by Nico Mullins. It's on his last strike today. Best 5, I don't know what you're doing there. Caden, please stay off the racing surface or I'm going to reset you. Thank you. Alright. 2 to go until we restart. Last 6 cars down to the race. It's been a hectic race today. Got clean at one point. Your current leader was in the back after an early disconnection. And the clock is ticking. 1 to go. Watch the lights. Green flag. As a jump for Best 5. Jump. He's clear. Nico almost spins out. White flag is out between Evan and Varney. Twin Turbo V6 side by side. Making the way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We're going to be watching him coming down the front straightaway. Evan wins. According to my POV. Nico out's crossed the line. No one crossed the line. No one crossed the line. Let Nico. Okay, scores in. Alright. We're going to review that finish. But as of now, it does look like unofficially it is Evan Varney. And we will make sure of that. Here is our angle of the finish. We're going to take a screenshot of that, and we are going to post that in general. Evan Varney is the winner. It was a good-looking battle up there in the last restart. There were some moments in favor of Twin Turbo V6. However, my angle does show that. I believe the timing system also did that. And Nico has flipped this car. Got some small celebratory donuts by Evan and Varney. We got a victory lane off of turn 1, by the way. Thank you to Evan Varney. Stick around if you guys want to do interviews. We'll start off with your race winner. Now his second win since last weekend, second Indiana win. Looks like the Midwesterner does good at the Midwest. He's said himself that he's good at these very small tracks. He did say flat tracks. I wouldn't say this track is completely flat, but it is a relatively low banked raceway. But I'd say they put up a pretty solid race today. So second win in a row. And we want to meet you, Evan Varney. There you go.
That was tense in the last lap there.
That was
I heard side by side, and I looked down. It was by 0:16. I was like, whoever does the better lap wins this one.
It was a very close race today. Of course, we had the very big internet issues at the start. That put you to the rear, but we got to see you go from the back to the front today. What was going on today, Evan?
Two things were actually happening. Obviously, you saw the internet, but that was just visual. Had nothing to do with how I was performing, but it was mainly my mouse. Mouse is really starting to get fucked up.
All right.
Did I crash?
No. I was just wondering.
So
if you
everything got heard?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but there's multiple things going on with my mouse. Let's start off with the fact that it looks like it just came out of my ass. It's supposed to be white and it's brown. 2, the clicking is not responding how it should. So every time I tried hitting the gas, it would just coast. And there's a little bit of tracking issues, so sometimes I gotta flick it on, flick it off. So yeah, looks like this teaches me that I need a new mouse and a new computer. I need a lot of new things. Fuck.
Well, that's your second weekend in a row that you've won the Crake Midgets. Today was a bit less of a survival race. There was a lot of chaos, though. No shortage of that. How do you think that compares to your win from last weekend?
Last week was survival of the fittest. This one was more endurance than it was anything else, so you at least got to see more competition.
Certainly true by far. All right. Is there anything else you want to follow up with? Of course, next weekend we're going to run these scenes on a road course, which is an event.
9 points event. I don't know if I'll be there.
Might be, might not be. We'll see. I'm gonna probably do a poll, see if you guys want to do points or not, because it's kind of like, I don't know what direction we're gonna go with this league after next weekend. If we continue or not. I mean, we just need 4 people to run a race, but just depends.
Right.
Is there anything else you want to say before we move on to Twin?
Not really.
All right. Well, thank you for coming today, Evan Varney, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Of course, the ROX Mods are very attuned to this track. Looks like the Crake Midgets, for the first time, ran a pretty solid race. Congratulations, Evan. And we're going to move now to Twin Turbo V6. Had the race in the bag for a good chunk of it there until the last caution that came up. That was when the race seemed to go in favor for Evan. But you were having a heck of a battle with him, especially towards the end. What was going on today, Twin?
Honestly, everything went right for me today. Just didn't have the pure pace that Evan has on these ovals. I did have consistency though, which was something I was kind of aiming for. But yeah, honestly, it's just fun race overall. Nothing to really complain about. I got all the starts correct, got all my lines correct around the track. I mean, there's only one and there's two corners as well, in my eyes at least. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much copy and paste every lap. That's pretty much what this racing is about. So makes it pretty easy. Just kind of relax and drive. So I do enjoy this stuff because of that. So it's not really like, doesn't really put me under pressure at all, which is really nice. So yeah, it's just fun race. I enjoy doing these things every now and then. So yeah.
So tomorrow we take the ROX Mods onto this track for the first time with a 1.5 chassis. We know that you have a pretty good history here with those cars. Any thoughts about that?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. We know
Nothing
that you're a
really.
really good driver at this track. So it seemed to be the case today. But of course the locals.
Yeah, the locals, huh?
Is there anything else you want to say before we move on to Dabcat?
Thanks, Evan, for making this race even more exciting.
It's great to hear. I love that healthy competition. All right. Let's get a word out of Dabcat. You said today you'd be happy if you got the podium. Is that still the case?
Yeah, it's actually a lot more the case. I got to battle Twin, got to battle Evan. Obviously got the short end of the stick with both of that on the last two laps. No problems with that though. I know that at the end of the day, Evan and Twin just naturally have more pace. But it's always great just having that slight smidge of hope to keep up with the boys, and it's always great seeing it. The battle there, I got to watch that in first person, and I was honestly rooting for Evan there for a little bit because his DC was pretty sad. But yeah, no, I got to watch the entire race, and I was really happy about that. To regards on the battle with 824BB, that was also a really good battle. We were kind of swapping back and forth because we had kind of got a run and then like get all wonky, and it was all fun. But I'm really happy with what I did today. Yeah, I definitely am going to run some more practice. I might even practice with the ROX Mods and might try and run tomorrow. We'll see if I'm not too busy. Got a lot of school going down, but yeah, other than that, the race was pretty enjoyable. I felt like I got a pretty good groove out of the actual race itself. So I didn't feel like I bobbled all too hard other than that one restart. And, it was just close enough where I wasn't really too worried about it. And I really enjoyed this race. This was definitely, if this is the last midget race, it definitely was worth it for sure. Definitely hope it's not the last midget race, of course, because I would like to see them run at Oxford, but we'll probably do that on a Seto if that comes to that. So,
Of course.
it's going to happen one way.
All right. Well, thank you there, Dabcat. Of course, we've got the ROX Mods coming up tomorrow, and of course, next weekend is a road course race with the Midgets. I don't know if it was your idea or Jake's idea, but somebody's idea that was to run these.
Definitely Jake's.
Definitely Jake's.
Definitely Jake's. Yeah.
Any thoughts going into that? Would you like that to be the next race?
I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I've always loved weird road course races. The Midgets are actually tuned pretty well. Me and Evan did some practice, and that went pretty well. So, other than that, I'm really excited to see the road course race. It should provide some decent racing for sure.
I got a fan question. What is your favorite color?
A fan question. All right. Favorite color. I don't know if it's very, very obvious, but it's orange and blue. What my racing schemes have been since I was a little kid. It's just been something that's happened. It originally originated from my RC racing, which I still do, but not nearly as much as I hope to. I do have future plans with that. All I'm saying is, if Evan and Twin come to an RC race, whooping their ass. I'm kidding. They probably whoop my ass knowing them. They've got that magic voodoo touch. But either way, I'm an orange and blue kind of person. But I don't mind any colors. I just kind of find that I have a natural gravitation to the colors orange and blue. And that's pretty much about it. But I'm not like really too biased on any colors. It's just a slight preference.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger, pretty much, yeah.
All right, well, that's awesome to hear, Dabcat, and hopefully we see you out next race. As a
For
fun
sure.
interview. All right. There is 2 more people to interview. There is Connor and Caden, and fortunately for today, Caden was one that had a rough race. But we will get to Connor first, and Caden, I appreciate your patience. All right, Connor. Finishing today, I believe, in 5th place. You were battling up there for the podium for a lot of the race, though. So, how'd the race go for you today?
I'd say pretty well. The last lap, that curb really made me get 5th. I don't really know what to say. Kinda annoyed by that, but it is what it is. Had a lot of fun racing. I'm really excited for tomorrow, the ROX Mods, but yeah, that's about it. There's not really as many like close calls or anything on my end. Lots of lag, but yeah, pretty good race.
All right, well, that's good to hear. Of course, tomorrow we got the ROX Mods. You have a 75 car like this set up. We saw it last weekend at Mount Lawn, and it was a pretty good looking car. little basic,
Thanks.
but I
Yeah,
thought the blue is pretty good. I've seen that blue used for quite a few things. It matches your clothes, so that's cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you there, Connor, and thank you for showing up today. It looks like you're having a lot of fun battling up with the top 3. You're actually looking really
Oh
good
yeah.
with Dabcat and Best Vibe. So maybe next time you might have your podium. All right.
Hopefully.
Thank you there. We're gonna now get a word out from Caden Larson. So we know you had a very rough race today. Last weekend you had a podium in the midgets, but looks like today just wasn't your day. What happened today?
Wait, hold on. I'm looking at how to make mac and cheese. Okay. I don't really have much to say other than convert this track back to what it was and just run midgets like that. Like this I didn't like this. That one spin, I essentially just cut the entire infield because of how short this track is and how like unstable I was. So that's the one thing I would want to put out there.
All right. So of course next weekend is a road course style race. I don't know if you'll be there or not, but tomorrow of course is the ROX
What?
Mods. So
What?
we'll be riding the ROX.
Midgets on a road course?
Yeah, it's gonna be an exhibition race. I'm not sure if it's gonna be points or not. We're gonna be doing a poll on that. See what the drivers think. But yeah. That's the last weekend before the update, so that might be the last opportunity for a lot of people to race. So we're gonna try our best to figure it out. But yeah, how do you get a car stuck like that? I'm frankly impressed. Anyways, Kaden, tough luck today. Hopefully we'll see you out tomorrow. Make sure to get some practice, of course. And yeah. All right. So for the midgets, Two things to note. Of course, next week is Blackhawk Farms. It's a road course weekend. It's going to be their special exhibition race. The weekend after that, of course, is the robots update. We're going to have to figure things out from there. First weekend coming after the update, we're going to be going to Plymouth Motor Speedway. It's pretty much the sister track to SPMS, so there should be some interesting racing going on. I personally look forward to it. As long as we got decent enough attendance to run a race, we just need 4 people, and we'll be good. So, that being said, thank you guys for coming by today, and make sure to come back tomorrow if you can, if you want to. We'll be out with the ROX Mods, and it'll be the first time that the ROX Mods have ran here in 2 entire years, so it's been a long time in the waiting, but looks like with today's midget race, I have a sense that the ROX Mods will be pretty good too. So that being said, thank you guys, and that should be it.